Hello everyone and welcome to Step by Step Coding. I am Jay and this is 100 C-Sharp interview questions deep dive series where we will talk about the most critical C-Sharp topics, one question per episode. If you are new, make sure to hit subscribe, and if you have missed any previous episode, check out the playlist to get up to date. So today we are going to kick off with our first and foundational question. What exactly is C Sharp? Well, my friends, the quick one liner answer could be that C Sharp is a modern, object oriented, type safe programming language developed by Microsoft, which is pretty good response. But in order to actually understand, we need to go to a little bit detail. See, think about it like you are meeting someone for the first time. You get their name, but you want to know their personality, their history, what makes them interesting or boring. So let's try to understand a little bit history behind the C Sharp. Now, let's start with its DNA. C Sharp was developed by Microsoft, mainly led by these three gentlemen. Now, if you look at the evolution of C Sharp as well as the .NET framework, the 1.0, which was initially the first time .NET came in the market in 2002, then in 2005 they came up with C Sharp 2.0. Between 2005 and 2015, I mean there have been numerous the different releases which I haven't put it here. In 2015 they came up with .NET Core, and that was one of the major release came which put it actually a solid foundational of the platform independent. What I'm hearing that in November 2025 this year, C Sharp 14 is coming out with .NET 10. So that's the whole the evolution. I mean how C Sharp evolved. It started in 2002 till now. Now the design, actually the C Sharp design actually takes inspiration from some of the existing languages, Java, C++, and even the Visual Basic, and aim was to combine the best features of all these different languages and create truly versatile language. But the takeaway here is that C Sharp was designed to be a modern language from the ground up, built for productivity. Now let's break down the core characteristics that define C Sharp. So I'm not going to talk in very detail what are the key features, because in next question we are going to cover about it. But at a high level, it's object oriented programming. It's the type safe, which having both strongly typed as well as the type safe the features, uh, being as very powerful, but at the same time the syntax is incredibly the easy to understand, is straightforward compared to some older languages. And since we are talking about the C Sharp, there is no way we can not talk about .NET. So C Sharp is the primary language for building application on the .NET platform. The .NET platform provides a massive library. Basically, think about it that it's a huge toolbox for pre-built code for almost anything you can imagine. For example, handling files, input output, working on the networking features, building web API, and the CLR, which you see here actually on this on the center part within the circle. This is the main the heart which actually handles the execution. So the tight integration is what makes C Sharp so incredible powerful and versatile. It means that C Sharp applications, especially with modern .NET, can run on many different systems. It can run on Windows, Linux, Mac, mobile devices, and even on the cloud. So this cross-platform capability is a huge advantage for developers today. Now, since we are talking about that it is so powerful, so where C Sharp stands actually, it's actually everywhere. uh, it's in web development, it's desktop applications. You can actually develop the game as well. I mean, nobody could have imagined that C Sharp would do such better in game, but a massive player here actually. Unity, one of the world's most popular game engine, uses C Sharp as its scripting language. Cloud computing, mobile development, the machine learning. So long story short, right? I mean, uh, let's wrap it up. I know we started with a single question that what is the C sharp, right? So let's wrap it up, guys. I believe we touched base most of the exciting things related with C sharp, and let's define this again. What exactly is C sharp? So it is not just a language, it is a powerful, evolving, object oriented, and typeset language tightly integrated with the .NET platform, enabling you to build almost any type of application you can imagine. So it's fantastic choice for modern software development. So again, I mean, if somebody asks this question, always remember that one liner, two liner, but at the same time, uh, keep all these things in the mind, so you are ready to give more if interviewer or anybody else expecting you to elaborate and go a little bit detail. So with that, it wraps up our first deep dive. I hope this gave you a much richer understanding of C Sharp beyond a simple definition. So next time we are going to deep dive into our question number 2, uh, which is that what are the key features of C Sharp? Uh, if you find this episode helpful, please hit that subscribe button for step by step coding. Thank you so much for watching.